happiness is healthy. This is Stephanie here, your happiness enhancer. How are you doing tonight? Really? Oh my goodness. You got drowned today in the rain on your walk? Yeah, it was lucky I had an umbrella to open the park this morning, or I would have been drowned. And of course, Janice was there to give me a ride home. And she loved the earrings I gave her for her birthday yesterday, and I got a hug. So that was fun. I never had a hug from my friend Janice after knowing each other a couple years. So that was fun for her birthday present. Oh, and she's drumming, and she's 67 or 68 yesterday. I can't remember which. And she started taking drum lessons, and so we had a card that had a drummer on it, and now her sister wants me to see if I can get a bigger image like it, so I got to talk to my friend who I got the card from and see if I could find a bigger image for her. She just loved it, and so did her sister, so that was fun. Oh my goodness, it was such a good day. I worked out, so I felt all good and energized, and my whole body was oxygenated. That was great. Well, I was thinking since it's Friday, I would try to make you laugh with a funny Friday. What do you think about that? Is that all right? Okay. And then maybe we'll make up an affirmation about laughing. How about that? Because, laughing's good for you. Yeah. So, a long time ago, before I married Robert or anything, I just got out of the second battered women's shelter I was in from my last marriage, and I staying with my friend Juanita Franks that I met while I was at the shelter, and she wanted to help someone who was at the shelter. She would help me with the place to live if I helped her, and so that was really fun. And so um, when it's so funny because when I met her and I heard about her, she needed someone to stay with her, and I thought, oh my gosh, another crazy old lady. Because just before that, I had worked for this lady, Azel. Azel was a piece of work, man. You never seen. I have cleaned houses for 20 years, and Azel was my first and thank God only true hoarder to the true extent of the word. I opened up a bedroom door, and I'm 5'8", and there was stuff, papers, piled higher in that room, in the entire room, taller than me. So it was like 6 feet tall of junk in there. And there was just like a 2-foot path that you could walk. And oh my gosh, she was crazy. So you'd walk this path through her whole house. And then when I had to go to the bathroom once, and she said, if you go use that washroom, you had to clean it again for going pee one time. I was like, oh my gosh, this lady's crazy. So then I needed to get paid from her, right? So I go, oh, could I get paid, Azel? She's like, oh my gosh, get paid again? You want me to pay you every time you come? Because these checks cost a lot of money. And I was working for $6 an hour. So she owed me a whole $18. That's what this discussion was about, right? 18 bucks. She's like, I just can't pay you every time you come. I told her, from what I had learned from my ex-husband, Azel, I said, um, you're going to pay me. And I said, and I'm never coming back to work for you again. I says, because I live in a battered women's shelter, and that $18 is all the money that I have in the whole world. So I really need it. And she paid me, and I never went to work for her again. And then when I went back to the shelter, there was one of the women who'd worked for herself, and she never got paid anything at all. So that was a little off story, but yeah, so it's fun to learn how to get paid, and I was glad. I think I might be the only person she paid, but I'm glad she paid me. Not that it was much, but it was something. I think I went and bought some a beer. I didn't have to buy my food, and I didn't have to pay for shelter. I was in a battered woman's shelter, and that first month they bought all my organic food, so that was pretty amazing. Oh my goodness. Now for the funny Friday part. So I was staying with Juanita, and I had just been reading because I like to read before I go to sleep, and I was all relaxed, and I was just feeling like I needed a little tension release. So I thought, I'm going to masturbate. So I was masturbating and all of a sudden as I climaxed, the bedroom door flew open and the big giant golden no, what was it? A German short hair, so they're brown and liver spotty and, brown and white. Butch comes pushing through the door, about 150-pound dog. He was extra fat. Like, looking, what am I doing in there? What am I doing in there? As I'm now going over and had an orgasm. And I laughed so hard after that orgasm. It was like a double orgasm because I got caught by a dog. And I think he knew what I was doing, having fun in there by myself. He had to come check it out. So I hope that I made you laugh. Because, laughing is good for you, and it's good to laugh every day. So here's an affirmation about laughter I'll make up on the spot. I, Stephanie, make sure that I laugh every day. And on my good days, I get other people to laugh too, by being silly, telling jokes, and making fun of myself, because I can be pretty funny sometimes. So the more that I laugh at myself, the more fun I can have in the world. I can take myself lightly. I can even laugh when I make a mistake instead of cussing. It makes it way more fun. Then I could just have a broken thing. I don't have to have a broken thing and high blood pressure to boot, because I can laugh at myself. It's so much fun to be able to laugh at myself and laugh at the world when it's going crazy. The government never, I was never promised a sane government when I incarnated, right? Maybe I incarnated to create a sane government. It's up to me to laugh about everything. Because then I get happy wrinkles. And that's really important, to have happy wrinkles, right? Yeah. Because when you have happy wrinkles, it feels better. I have more oxytocin in my body when I laugh, and all the cells in my body relax. Because I'm happy, content, and satisfied. Because I could give myself an orgasm if I don't have a husband. So that's really good. So thank you, happiness enhancers. I hope you enjoyed tonight's video, and I hoped I made you laugh and feel better. Oh, the earring reveal! What do you think? This is a pair of my favorites, because I thought it went really good with the pendant of Robert's mom's. Look at that. Ooh, ain't that pretty? Dichroic glass. I just love that stuff. And then the earrings that match it. Kind of greens and bronzes and golds. Got the good old microphone in the way of the earring. I like these little fox earrings. So anyways, fox earrings make you feel foxy. So I hope you have a good night. Remember to check out robertserens.com. And you can always check out my website too at happinessishealthy.com. I love you all, and I hope you have a great day. And email if you want some encouragement. Hugs, kisses. Have a good night. Bye.